So, have you heard the term RAG AI everywhere lately and wondered what it actually means? Well, in simple terms, RAG is a technology that allows AI systems like ChatGPT to answer questions using your own documents, PDFs, databases, company policies, or even real time business data. And this is exactly why modern AI chatbots are becoming so powerful in enterprise applications. So in this video, I will explain what RAG technology is, how it works internally, how it differs from a normal chatbot, and why it is becoming one of the most important AI architectures in the industries today. Let's begin. So let's see what is RAG. RAG stands for Retrieval-Augmented Generation. Now that sounds complicated initially, but the idea is actually straightforward. Traditional AI models answer questions only from what they learned during training. So they rely on memory. But RAG systems work differently. So before generating an answer, the AI first searches external information sources, which could be PDFs, Word documents, and company databases, websites, or even knowledge bases or live APIs. Then it retrieves the relevant information and uses that information to generate the final answer. So instead of guessing, the AI answers using actual data. That is the core idea behind RAG. Now, simple real world example. Let's take a practical example. So, suppose you build a chatbot for your company HR department. A user asks, what is our leave policy? Now, a normal chatbot may generate a generic answer based on publicly known HR concepts. But a RAG system does something smarter. It first searches your internal HR policy documents. Then it finds the relevant section. And finally, the AI generates an answer using the actual company policy. So the answer becomes more accurate, more context aware, and more trustworthy. That is why RAG is extremely important in enterprise AI systems. Now, let's compare between RAG and normal chatbot. So a normal chatbot works like this. A user question goes directly to the language model and the model generates an answer from its training data. So the architecture is basically a user interacts with a prompt with an AI model and it gives the answer. That's simple. So we have been doing that every day in our interaction with ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude or any other LLM model. But, however, a RAG system adds an additional retrieval layer. So the flow becomes a simple one-step introduction of a search system in between what I have told earlier, that is, a user interacts with the search system first, and the retrieved context, which was previously taken as an answer and displayed by the LLM, is going to the AI model for a final answer. So we have got user going to search system, going to the retrieved context, going to the AI model to get the final answer. All right. Now the AI is no longer dependent on memory. It can search information dynamically before responding, and this dramatically it reduces the hallucination. So what is hallucination? Hallucination means the AI generates information that sounds convincing but is actually incorrect. This is one of the biggest drawbacks or challenges in large language models. For example, if the model doesn't know your company refund policy, it may invent one. But with RAG, the system retrieves the actual refund policy document first. So the answer becomes grounded in reality or real information. And this is why RAG is becoming the backbone of enterprise AI. Now, let's compare RAG versus fine tuning. So, when we say fine tuning means fine tuning of the training data. Now, many developers confuse RAG with fine-tuning, but they are completely different processes. RAG means you keep the data outside the model and retrieve it dynamically. Fine-tuning means you actually retrain the model itself using specialized data. So, RAG is about external knowledge retrieval. Fine-tuning is about modifying the model behavior by retraining. And in most real-world applications today, RAG is usually the preferred approach because, as you can understand, it is cheaper because you don't have to retrain the model. It is faster because the model, if you retrain a model, it will take always time, resources, and it is easier to update. All you need to do is to update the documentation, and it's also scalable. So if your document changes tomorrow, you simply update the knowledge base. Say, for example, a company's policy documentation, you just update the documentation and RAG will take care of everything else. And no retraining will be required. Now let's see the internal components of a RAG system. Let's see the architecture briefly. So a RAG system typically contains 4 important components, where the first is the embedding model. This converts text into numerical vectors. Second, the vector database. This stores the embeddings efficiently for similarity search. For example, Pinecone, FAISS, QDRANT, Azure AI Search, ChromaDB, and others. And then the retriever. Retriever's job is to find the most relevant chunks of information. And finally, the large language model itself, which generates the final response using the retrieved context. Together, these components form the RAG pipeline. Now, finally, why RAG is important? RAG is becoming extremely important because organizations want AI systems that can work with private business data, internal documentation, real-time information, and continuously changing knowledge. And retraining large models every time is simply not practical. So RAG solves this problem elegantly. That's why almost every serious enterprise application today is using some form of RAG or RAG architecture. So, to summarize, RAG stands for Retrieval-Augmented Generation. It combines information retrieval with AI-based text generation, and the core idea is simple. Search first, then answer. In upcoming videos, we can also build a complete RAG system step by step using ASP.NET Core, Python, Azure OpenAI, and vector databases, and so much more. So if you are interested in practical AI architecture, stay tuned and put your feedback in your comment section. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.